Good morning. 16th of April, everyone. Month is marching on. Marching. That was last month. Anyway, today, 16th of April. Rachel Naomi Remen. The most basic and powerful way to connect to another person is to listen. Just listen. Perhaps the most important thing we ever give each other is our attention. A loving silence often has far more power to heal and to connect than the most well-intentioned words. So true. The most basic and powerful way to connect is to listen. When we're talking to people, when we are communicating, we are all too often thinking of what to say next. When they stop talking, I want to say something. I want to respond, react to what they're saying. And yes, you need to. But would it not be better just to stop and focus intently on what the other person is saying and just listen and pause for a moment and wait for when they finish talking to absorb what they've said and then react, respond, reciprocate, talk back, talk with, communicate. Do you not think it would be a better conversation by that? Or do you think it is better just to keep trying to edge in and say what you want to say? What's more important, the person talking to you or you wanting to talk back to them? We all want to be heard in the world. So let us all allow each other to be heard. Simple. Listen. Listen. So much more powerful to listen and absorb than it is to just react and respond. So listen when someone is talking to you. I see it quite often with my children. I'll be talking to them and maybe trying to explain that maybe they've not done one of their chores quite right or well enough. And they're always all too quick to be responding and reacting. And I'm not having a go. I'm not telling you off. I'm talking to you about something that hasn't gone quite right. So let's sort it out. But we're all too quick to think that we're having to defend ourselves, which is why we want to snap back and talk back. And we know 9 times out of 10, it's got nothing to do with passing a blame or blaming a person. Sometimes it's just general conversation. We could be talking about the latest gossip column that we've read recently about some celebrity having done this, that, and the next thing. And you've got your own opinion you want to express on that. That's fine. That's great. Express it. But wait. Listen to the other person first that's already talking. Let them finish what they're saying. So they may be saying something that is in total agreement with what you want to say about it. So just listen. Because it'd be far better to listen than it is to try and be heard. That's a bit deep, wasn't it? So, Rachel Naomi Remen, 16th of April. The most basic and powerful way to connect to another person is to listen. Just listen. Perhaps the most important thing we ever give each other is our attention. A loving silence often has far more power to heal and to connect than the most well-intentioned words. And it is so, so true. So maybe today, instead of trying to jump in on a conversation and be the one that's being heard, maybe you should just listen today. Make today count.